Hello and welcome. Today we are diving deep into a topic that is an absolute banker for your exams: microorganisms and health. Trust me, the examiners love this one. So if you master it, you are setting yourself up for some serious marks. Okay, let's get right into it. Understanding these tiny little organisms, how they spread, what they cause, and how we can stop them isn't just good for your health, it is a guaranteed way to boost your score. I'm telling you, questions about causative agents, vectors, and control methods show up every single year. So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll cover the basics, what microorganisms even are. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of common diseases. After that, we'll look at how our amazing bodies fight back. And the best part, we'll tackle real past questions before wrapping up with a quick summary and some killer exam tips. By the end of this, you're going to feel so much more confident. All right, let's start from square one. What in the world are microorganisms? We need to get this definition down perfectly, exactly how the syllabus wants it. It's really that simple. Microbes are living things, but they are so small you need a microscope to see them. And they are everywhere, in the air we breathe, the water we drink, even on our skin right now. Now, it's important to know that some are helpful. But for your exams, our focus is squarely on the troublemakers, the ones we call pathogens. For your exams, you absolutely positively must know these four major groups. You've got bacteria, like the one that causes cholera. Then you have viruses. These guys are tricky because they aren't even proper cells. Next up, fungi, which are responsible for things like ringworm. And finally, protozoa, which includes the famous plasmodium that causes malaria. You have to be able to link the disease to the right group. Okay, now we're getting to the heart of it. This is where you can scoop up so many marks. It's all about connecting the specific pathogen to the disease it causes. Yeah, it takes a bit of memory work, but it's so worth it. Now, look at this. This table right here is your new best friend for this topic. It's a goldmine. It lays out everything you need for diseases like malaria, cholera, AIDS, you name it. We're about to break this down in a way that makes it super easy to remember, even under exam pressure. The easiest way to learn all that information is to think of it like a chain, a story with 4 parts. For any disease, just ask yourself, what's the pathogen? 2, how does it travel? 3, what are the symptoms? And 4, how do we stop it? So for malaria, the pathogen is plasmodium. It's transmitted by the female Anopheles mosquito. Symptoms are fever and chills, and we control it with mosquito nets. See, this simple framework is your secret weapon. So we know about the enemy, but what about our protector? Let's talk about the human body's incredible defense force, our immune system. How do we actually fight off all these invaders? Think of your body like a fortress. It has 2 main lines of defense. The first line is like the big castle wall. That's your skin, the mucus in your nose, even the acid in your stomach, all designed to keep germs out. But if a pathogen manages to get past that wall, the second line of defense is activated. This is when we send in the soldiers, our white blood cells, and those amazing things called antibodies. And this whole process is the magic behind vaccination. A vaccine basically gives your body a wanted poster of the germ. It introduces a safe, weakened version of the pathogen, the antigen. Your body's special forces, the lymphocytes, see it, learn to recognize it, and produce the perfect weapon, antibodies, to destroy it. But here's the brilliant part. Your body creates a memory. So if the real dangerous disease ever shows up, your immune system already knows what to do and wipes it out instantly. Okay, that's enough theory. Now for the most important part of your revision, applying what you've learned to actual exam questions. This is where the rubber meets the road. Let's see how you do with some real questions from WAEC, JAMB, and NECO. Here's a classic from WAEC Biology 2020. Now, look at that command word, complete. That's a direct instruction. They don't want a story. They just want you to fill in the empty boxes accurately. Simple as that. Let's tackle it. So, for cholera, the organism is the bacterium Vibrio cholera. And please remember to underline it in the exam hall. For the row with the tsetse fly, the disease is sleeping sickness. Where you see the female Anopheles mosquito, of course, the disease is malaria, caused by the protozoan Plasmodium. And finally, ringworm is caused by a fungi, and we control it with antifungal creams. See, being specific about the type of organism can get you those extra marks. Alright, next up, a recent one from JAMB 2024. This is a multiple choice question. They're asking what causes infectious diseases. This tests if you know your main groups of pathogens. Alright, the answer here is A, bacteria. Now you might be thinking, but wait, protozoas also cause diseases, and you're right. But look at the options. Bacteria are a huge primary group responsible for so many common diseases. JAMB wants you to pick the best, most comprehensive answer from the list. And in this case, that's bacteria. And finally, let's look at one from NECO. This one is very straightforward. It's a direct recall question. Which of these is caused by a virus? This is a direct test of that table we looked at. No hiding. The smartest way to answer this is by process of elimination. We know cholera is caused by bacteria, so A is out, tetanus, typhoid, and TB, all bacteria, so C, D, and E are out. What does that leave us with? Only one option, B, measles, which is caused by the measles virus. Easy peasy. Fantastic work. We've gone through the theory and we've practiced with real questions. Now, let's pull everything together and arm you with some powerful tips to carry with you into that exam hall. Okay, these 5 terms are non-negotiable. You have to know them inside out. Pathogen, vector, antigen, antibody, and immunity. They are the language of this topic. Make flashcards if you have to. And here are my final tips for you. Number 1, spelling counts. Spell those biological names correctly and underline them. Number 2, obey the command words. If it says name, just name it. If it says explain, then you explain. And my last piece of advice, practice, practice, practice past questions. This topic is a high score, a gift that can earn you easy marks year after year. And that's a wrap. You have seriously covered everything you need to know about this topic for your exams. I want you to go back over this, practice what we did today, and just believe in yourself. You have put in the work and you will succeed. You've got this. Okay, so share this with your children and your wards if you know anyone preparing for exams. And they can sign up to our website, www.examkp.com, for thousands of free practice questions and answers. Let's smash these exams together.